sometimes we become too overwhelmed in the things that we need to do and the sequences we need to engage, and our brain might starts going down a path where it thinks that everything is important and urgent, and we find ourselves feeling a little bit overwhelmed and stressed. So let's see if we can break things down by ideally writing it down. What is it I need to do? Just write all that down. But then that can also give us a feeling overwhelmed is too much. But for now, we can remind ourselves we're not trying to do everything, just trying to put everything that comes to our mind that we need to do in this moment. Okay, what is my brain telling me in this moment that I need to do? Got pen and paper, PC, or the mobile. I'll just write it down. In this moment, my brain is telling me that I need to pay attention, this, and this, and this, and just write it all down. Pause the video if you need more time. Our brain is also perceiving that everything is important. This is important, this is important, this is important. And you started paying attention to different things. And behind it is this worried, this is important because, and if we miss this, this might happen. And we might find ourselves catastrophizing, expecting the worst, or thinking that the worst will happen. So in this moment, I'm going to write what everything that my brain thinks that is important in this moment. What is my brain telling me that is important in this moment? Just write it all down. I'm not actually writing that. I'm more of a thinker. Think it through, but you can verbalize it, and you can write it down. The ideal, the best is to write it down. So it gets out of the mind and creates space and lightness. And we're not going to forget, because when it is on our mind, we might add an additional worry that we might forget. So we try to remember. But if it is in pen and paper or somewhere written somewhere, then we can look at it and we can relax knowing that we're not going to forget because it's written in some form. So what is that my brain is telling me that is important? Let's write that down. Pause the video if you need more time. Now our brain is also perceiving a threat, like a worst possible scenario. So usually when we're feeling anxious, we can automatically perceive a loss, a threat, or something will put us in a position that will be more vulnerable or at a disadvantage, physically, mentally, emotionally. And our brains don't protect us. So what threats am I perceiving in this moment? Perceive threats. What do I think the worst is going to happen? Let's write that down. body up. In other words, why is this important? If I don't do this, what's the worst that's going to happen? Pause the video if you need more time. Now we're going to look at our list and recognize that yes, everything might be important, but in this moment in time, what is that I can either delegate, meaning giving to someone else's or ask someone else's to do, or place it sometime in the near or distant future, like diarize it or put on a calendar, or doing it later. Something might be important, but might be able to do it later rather than in this minute. So going through the list, what is that I can do it later, tomorrow, in a couple of hours, in a month? So this might be important, but is it urgent? Meaning the action must be done in this red minute, or can it be done later? And we're going to mark with an L for later, not for loser, L for later, or an arrow for later. I'll put the date or a different colour. Let's go for it. When we're looking at it rationally, okay, so every single item then is important, needs doing, that can be done later. No pause. I'm going to close one nostril and exhale. Close the other nostril and exhale. And take a slow breath in and a slower breath out. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Is there anything that I can just scrap it off, delete it, or not pay attention to it? Like, it's okay, but it's not the most crucial right now. And I could either cross it off, delete it, or decide to pick it up sometime when I have more capacity in terms of time, energy. Let's go through the list. Okay, this is good, but I could ignore it for this moment, or delete it for today, or do it another time when my physical, emotional, when I have more capacity. Let's go through the list. Pause the video if you need more time, and close the eyes for a moment. Notice the breath. Where can you feel the breath? Is it on your chest or the belly? Or the nose, where do you feel your breath? Without judging or criticizing, just notice. Take a full breath in and a slower breath out. Now pause. What do I need in this moment, physically? Keep the eyes closed and allow the answers to come naturally without judging or criticizing. What do I need in this moment, mentally? What do I need in this moment, emotionally? What do I need in this moment, relationally? What do I need in this moment, environmentally? Notice the breath. Now, from the answers that our body naturally responded to what we need, what is the one thing from all of those? What is the one thing that I can do it in this moment? And just write it down. For instance, I need to eat, so that'll be number one priority. I need to move, so I can get up and leave and grab something to eat. And then you mark that down. And then what is the one thing that I can plan for? For instance, if I need a more balanced background, tidy, clean, organized, or meeting someone and have a quality interaction, I could plan for that. If I needed some peace and quiet, what is that I can do in this moment, or in the next 5 minutes, or the next hour, or sometime today, that will increase those moments of calm or relaxation, or whatever it is that I might need in this moment. So in this moment, if I can provide for, I will. If that's not possible, can I plan? Can I have something to look forward to? For instance, some activities can help us feel automatically better and can provide for several needs. If we are feeling a bit tensed or low in mood, cold, or need to calm down, exercise, a couple of exercises, gentle stretches, provides for multiple needs. For instance, releasing tension, creating relaxation, creating good feelings. And we can even stroke and self-soothe. And we can even show some words of encouragement or compassion or love. I choose to be compassionate with myself. I choose to be loving with myself. I choose to accept myself. I choose to embrace myself. I choose to forgive myself. I choose to accept myself just as I am. So some of our needs can be provided in this moment from ourselves to ourselves. I could just exhale fully and taking a slow breath in. And slowly out. It's a way of bringing some relief. I could choose to pick the corners of my lips up just a little. And a little more. 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 As a way of picking myself up. Even things are challenging. Not because things are good, but because I deserve to feel good. Even if things are not as I want them to be. I deserve to feel good. So I can choose to smile because I deserve to feel good. Exhale. Breathe in. Pick up the corners of the lips up. And relax. I can help myself feel a little bit better just simply by having a little quieter laughter. Just awaken good feelings. Exhale with a quieter laughter. I can choose to laugh at the challenges. Not to minimize, not to dismiss, because I want to generate some good feelings. I'm not minimizing, I'm not dismissing, I'm creating a moment to create good feelings. Laugh it off. Just quietly exhale and laugh it up. Take a full breath in. Perk the lips up. And laugh it out quietly. I could be encouraging. Instead of looking at this as a problem, I'm going to reframe. I'm going to look at this with different eyes and perspective. I'm going to look at it as this is a challenge. And in every challenge there will be difficulties, but there's also opportunities to learn, to grow, to expand, to practice resilience. So I'm also going to look at it as an opportunity to take it easy. Take a moment to pause, to exhale, to take a slow breath in, to laugh at the challenge and the problems and to find some stillness. To take a moment to relax, to rest, and to look at everything and prioritize. What is it? Can go with numbers. What is it that is important and urgent? And we mark that. What is that is important but not urgent? Let's mark that. Let's go through the list. Important, urgent, and important, not urgent. Pause the video if you need more time. And let's go through not important, not urgent. Well, yes, what is not important and not urgent? Pause the video if you need more time. There are moments where our brain automatically goes into urgent, 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 and sometimes we can have bad habits of starting different things, trying to multitask, and then our brain becomes frozen. It's like the computer, when we start opening too many tabs, eventually just gets slower and slower and then crashes. So we're gonna put it all there, then prioritize, identify what it is that we need in this moment, see what we can do for ourselves in this moment and what we can plan so we can look forward to. If we need some fun and we can't do that, we can be silly. It's a way of having fun. And, and if you need more of a fun that involves others, we could plan to contact, make arrangements, or look for an activity that we know is going to bring us some sense of connection and fun. And then we got something to look forward to. It feels more optimistic. And then, as we go through this, if you realize, what if, then just reminding ourselves that that's just our anxiety kind of kicking in. And providing answers. What if this goes wrong? Then we can go the opposite. What if it goes right? Or we can go with, what if this goes wrong? Then we can go, then I will do this. Then I will do that. But trying to slow down, minimize, and then only picking one thing at the base that is manageable in this moment, without judging, without criticizing. Our capacity, physically, mentally, emotionally, varies from day to day, season to season, year to year. And if we look into retrospective, there's always been highs and lows, and that's okay. Connect to the heart, connect with the belly. Exhale. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath in, a slow breath out. I make peace and accept things as they are in this moment. It is what it is. I connect with compassion and love and healing. Breathe in and slowly out. Compassion, love and healing. Breathe in and slowly out. And I choose to take one thing at a time. I hope you find this helpful. Love from my heart. Big hug. Take it easy. Just a moment. No need to beat yourself up. It's just a moment. Make sure you get sufficient quality sleep, sufficient movement, fresh air, balanced eating, hydration. Minimize those interactions that are distractive. Minimize them and create space for neutral quality interactions and also neutral and quality moments. Relaxation, peace, ease, and a bit of a smile and a bit of a laugh.